Hello everyone. In the previous video, I made some progress with the widgets. So if I play now and I have my inventory, and if I press C, I have my equipment that I can drag. I have this box that I show the equipped items, and I can press on equip. I have this slot, and if I pick up and equip, I have the weapon, I have the visual representation of the weapon in my hand, and if I unequip, it goes back to the inventory. So if I equip the items, for example, I have um, the items in my equipment widget, and I can remove it from here, or I can remove it from the equipped items. I can close this now. Now, what I want to do is when I pick up something, I want my attributes to change. For example, if I pick up, this is just for testing, and this will be hopefully a quick video. If I equip a weapon, or let's do better a chest, like this chest, right? If I equip it, I want to change the attributes. So if I say attribute dot debug, or rather ability system dot debug attribute max health. I have my max health to 10, and the base is 10, and for the current health is 1. So if I pick up, I want this number to change. So what I'm going to do is the items in the data, in the equipable data asset, I have all these configs, and inside let's say the chest config, I have the effects to grant, abilities to grant, and a socket name. So I want to give a gameplay effect. So because this is for testing, I can go there in the equipment and make a blueprint class of gameplay effect, right? And name it GE health test. So I can open it up, and for now I can just simply do one modifier. This will be infinite, and the modifier will be add base, okay? And I can use a curve table, which I don't have, but for now let's add 100 max health. So the attribute will be max health. Okay, with this I can give now um, base value of 100 in the max health, and I can go to the chest config, for example, and say GE health test. And now I can go back to my equipment component, and this I have this function, the equip and equip, and I can make another function that says give effect, or give gameplay effect, and this will take an input of equipable data, which is the PDA equipable data configs. And I'm doing this because in the equip item, for example, here the equipment, if the actor is not valid, so I'm trying to equip it for the first time, I can give gameplay effect, and in the equipable configs goes there. And also if the actor is valid and I'm trying to equip something else, I can also give the gameplay effect here. So now in the give gameplay effect, I can say uh, get effects to grant, and I can also say get owner, which is my played state. So get ability system component, which in theory this returns the ability system component base, my own ability system component, and I can say apply gameplay effect to self, and the class will be there, and the target will be the ability system component. So now if I play and pick up the scythe, for example, if I equip, nothing happens. My max health stays the same because I haven't given any attributes or other gameplay effects. But if I equip the chest, now the max health is 110. So this is working. Now I also need to maybe promote this to a variable. So promote this to a variable and say active effect, right? And in the unequip item, which I find the item from the slot ID and I break the loop. So before I pass the data back to the inventory, let me, I will do remove gameplay effects. And this, like the gameplay effect, I need to get the owner and the ability system component and say remove um, active gameplay effect, and the handle will be the active handle. So in the unequip item, I can say remove gameplay effects, excuse me, and if I compile and play now, this won't do anything, but if I pick up the chest, I have 110 max health, and if I unequip, it goes back to 10 max health. And the reason I'm doing max health is because later I will have maybe an attribute that regenerates, or I will give a gameplay effect that um, modifies the health over time. So this won't be a problem. The current health won't stay forever at 1. But the problem that I have with this system is that I will be needing to make gameplay effects over and over and over um, to give each item a unique gameplay effect. For example, the chest might need 100 max health, but the glove, this glove for example, um, I want to give 20 max health and not 100. So I can't. So in theory, if I go back to my items, to my data, to equipable data, I can start giving each item the G health. So if I pick up now the leather glove and the chest, I can equip. Max health is 110, and now it's 210. And if I unequip, the max health stays 110 because this active effect stayed like I removed only the chest. So because I'm setting it one time here, and this keeps the value of the previous gameplay effect. So for now, I will leave it like that, um, because I'm trying to find some like a more of a dynamic way to give effects. Like probably for removing, you should or I should give the equipment slots array to each one active gameplay effect. So, and then on the equip item, I can pass the active gameplay effect, and in the set current data, I can set the array element. But for now, uh, just for testing, this is more than okay. And I don't remember if I delete the previous abilities. Like, do I have any abilities? The Okay, I have some test abilities, and what I want to do is go back to the items, to the data, to the equipment data asset, and just for testing again, I can go to the Rusty sort config, and I can give the abilities like GA test 1, GA test 2, and I can go back to my component. Let me close this, and I can make some function like give abilities, and this will take again equipable data. So equipable data, and say get abilities to grant, do a for each loop, right? And so now I can give abilities. I can say get owner again, and get ability system component, and for each loop I can say give ability. So I can compile, and on equip item, after I give the gameplay effect, I can say give abilities um, there, and the equipable configs will be equipable data. And also, if it's not valid, the actor, I can also say give abilities here. So this is one way to give abilities. I believe if I pick up the sword now, let me actually go to the generic blueprints in my player. Okay, let me connect this to here. I'm trying to activate by tag, and let me see if the GA test. Okay, I have the ability slot 1. It doesn't do anything. I just say hello ability test 1 and bye ability test 1. And if I play now and pick up the sword, I don't give any effects, but if I press 1, I have the abilities. Oops, I have the abilities. But if I unequip now, I don't. I will still have the abilities because I didn't remove. So okay, this is for the enemy. From the enemy, it doesn't matter. Um, so yeah, this will be for this video. Um, because I don't. I want to. This is just a very simple way to give abilities and effects, and on remove gameplay effects. This shouldn't be like a single variable. This should be inside the equipable slots, And also in the give abilities, this I should promote to a variable, and instead of abilities, let's say abilities to handle, right? And this will be an array. So add. So now I have an array that I can remove, and if I say remove abilities, I can get my array, and also get the get owner, get, oh my god, get ability system component, and I can say now clear ability, right? And I will do a for each loop. So for each loop, I will clear the ability, and on an unequip, I can say now, where is it? Unequip, and before I pass in the inventory again, the data, I can say remove abilities. So if I play in theory and now and pick up the sword, equip, I can activate the abilities by a tag, and if I unequip and press my buttons, nothing happens because I remove the ability. Okay, but this way is very like this is not a very dynamic way to remove abilities and um, effects or give effects and remove. I believe that I should, in the equivable struct, I should give the active gameplay effect and gameplay ability spec handle as variables inside the struct, so I know what uh, like what item is equipped and what item is unequipped, and I should store the variable so I can remove the effects and the gameplay abilities um, based on the item that um, is getting unequipped or equipped. Uh, but for now, for this just simply test, I believe that is okay. So yeah, thanks for watching.